Confirming the incident, police spokesperson Tochukwu Ikenga said it was a top Egyptian space agency. Mohammed Al-Kursi said that by the end of this year, Egypt will inaugurate a city dedicated to space research over an area of 123 acres. During his interview with newsmen, Kursi said that there is great interest from the state regarding space and scientific research in general. Egypt will be among the 10 countries that own space cities, similar to other developed countries in this field. Kursi explained that the space city will contain 23 buildings to serve space activities, including a space academy, a research center, a center for the assembly of satellites, and a museum in the form of tourism in addition to the African Space Agency. The agency aims to develop and transfer space science and technology into Egypt to build satellites and launch them from Egyptian territories. The agency is directly supervised by Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi according to its law. Israel and United Arab Emirates UAE will sign a free trade agreement in Dubai tomorrow. Israel's economy ministry said in a statement that under the deal, customs duties will be eliminated on 96% of products, including food, agriculture, cosmetics, medical equipment, and medicine. The UAE and Israel formally established relations in 2020 as part of the US-brokered Abraham Accords that also included Bahrain and Morocco. The trade deal is Israel's first with an Arab country. This is the World at Noon, coming to you from Osun State Broadcasting Corporation. AGBAYE, Oshobo, Voice of the West. Now our mid-news message. Nothing in life is worth dying for. Whatever position you find yourself, tread softly. Life is ephemeral. Fijian President Ratu Williame Katoniveris said that his country has been proud of its strong relations with China and will continue to firmly adhere to one China policy. While meeting with visiting Chinese State Councilor and Foreign Minister Wang Yi, the Fijian president expressed gratitude to China for providing his country with selfless support and assistance, which has facilitated Fiji in speeding up economic development and improving the livelihood of the Fijian people. The president said Fiji and China have enjoyed a long history of friendship exchanges, and Fiji stands ready to deepen cooperation with China in all fields so as to achieve common development and prosperity. For his part, Wang said China's development and revitalization are the common achievements of the developing countries and a growing force for world peace, demonstrating that China will have more resources and be more powerful in safeguarding the legitimate interest of the developing countries on the international arena. Ferhan FNA Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan defied a warning from the United States about launching a new offensive into northern Syria. President Erdogan today said Turkey will not wait for Washington's permission to launch a new military operation inside the Arab country. The president stated Turkey will soon launch a new military operation into the area to create a 30-kilometer security zone along the border. The Turkish president did not provide further details, but noted the operation will begin after Turkey's military, intelligence and security forces completed preparations. He also urged NATO members states to support his country's efforts to establish a safe zone on the border with Syria. The wreckage of a plane lost in Nepal's mountains has been found today, scattered on a mountainside, and 14 of the 22 people on board were confirmed dead. Teknat Situala of Tribhuvan International Airport in Kathmandu said rescuers recovered 14 bodies from the crash site. There was no word on survivors, and the search of the crash site was continuing. Aerial photos of the crash site showed aircraft parts scattered on rocks and moss of the side of a mountain gorge. The Tara Air turboprop twin otter lost contact with the airport tower on Sunday while flying in an area of deep river gorges and mountains on a 20-minute flight. Here again are the highlights of the World at Noon. Premises of Anambra Broadcasting Service ABS Awada Onitsha Station, southeastern part of Nigeria, was today attacked by suspected gunmen. The gunmen reportedly stormed the station around midnight, burning a vehicle and 2 vehicles. moneyed a building and 2 vehicles comprising company bus and another vehicle belonging to a staff who had worked overnight. The head of the Egyptian Space Agency, Mohammed Al-Qussi, said that by the end of this year, Egypt will inaugurate a city dedicated to space research over an area of 123 acres. Fijian President Ratu Williame Katoniver said that his country has been proud of the strong relations with China and will continue to firmly adhere to the One China policy. The wreckage of a plane lost in Nepal's mountains has been found today scattered on a mountainside, and 14 of the 22 people on board were confirmed dead. That was the World at Noon, edited by Temitope Olayiwola and delivered by Titilope AGBAYE. News Talk by veteran journalist Adeyeye Oyedokun charges Nigerians to see media practitioners as defenders of democracy and not enemies that should be attacked.
All over the world, Nigeria inclusive democracy has been regarded as a beautiful bride that should not be divorced. No wonder nations cry against any other form of government, be it military, authoritarian, or monarchical. An attempt to truncate democracy is always resisted by nations. Nigerian constitution regards the press as the fourth essence of the realm after the executive, legislative, and the judiciary. Even one time, American President Thomas Jefferson said that the press is the best instrument for enlightening the mind of man and improving him as a rational, moral, and social being. In Nigeria,